Kenya, we hate you, of course. Wonderful. Biafrans, good morning. Yeah, Omo Chineke, good morning from here. No. Biko ka ị na-abata na-ashia program a. Ka ị na-abata na-akpọbata ndị ọzọ na-ashia ya. Share so that other people can join us. I can see 16 people are already watching. Thank you for joining us. I see Chinenye Obiefune, Chinenye Nno, Nwa Chineke. Emmanuel Uchibike, good morning from here. Emmanuel is watching us from the headquarters, of the Biafran Republic government in exile, from Maryland. That is where we have our international headquarters of the Biafran Republic government in exile. Bright up, ụtụtụ ọma. Thank you for joining us. Onye Batayana Shiaya. William Eloy, William, good morning from here. No, Nwa Chineke. As you join us, share and share so that we have people to join us for this awareness creation. Of course, we are not in awareness, or we are still in awareness while we are speaking, while we are bringing the information to the general public, while we are educating our people, while we are telling them ihe kwesịrị ịnụ, ihe na-eme na gọọmenti anyị. Anyị jikwa ohere ahụ na-akpọbata, ndị na-enweghị, ndị ha amatabeghị ihe na-eme, na-akọwara ha otu ihe si eme, ka ha wee na-aghọtakwa wee na-join ya. So we are still creating awareness for people who don't know that we have a government. I don't think there is anybody who don't know that Msen Nnamdi is in detention in Nigeria. And I chekwa na enwe nwa Biafra nọ na-amarụ na Simon Ekpa na ndị Finland jikwa eji. So onye ọbụla nọ na platform a kwesịrị ịma ihe na-emeni. Ị kwesịkwara ịma na ọ gọọmenti anyị dị in charge. Biafran Republic government in exile is the government that is in charge of our recognition, and the de facto is in charge of our liberation from the homeland. Nke ikpeazụ a, onye na-ekweghị ekwetara ya. Ndị na-ekweghị na ọ na-eme, ha ga-ekweta na ọ na-eme. N'ihi na nke na-emezi n'ikpeazụ a, ana na-agbaghara ara. Ọ na-agbaghara ara left, right, and center. ndị iro na-anyụ anyụ na-agbọ agbọ na-achọzi ebe ha na-ebido aka. A gwara ha agwa na nke ikpeazụ a, nke a abụghị 1967 to 1970 mgbe ha busoro anyị ọgụ wee bịa n'obodo anyị bụ Biafra wee gbuo ndị be anyị egbu wee kpaa mkpamkpa dị iche iche wee chọọ ikewa anyị wee kewatụ anyị obere. Ma nke ikpeazụ a, anyị abịakọtakwala ọnụ dịka ihe otu Chukwu okike si wee kwado ya. Anyị wee bidokwa igosi na anyị dị nkwadobe inwere onwe anyị. Ọ ya ka anyị nọ n'ime ya kịta. Anụ nke ikpeazụ a, anyị erugo n'isi mmiri. We have gotten to a stage that Biafra must be restored. We are in Washington, D.C. Anyị nọ na Washington, D.C. as I am speaking to you. The acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere nọ na Washington, D.C. Biafra nọ na Washington, D.C. So, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will be very, very happy. Our Prime Minister will be very, very happy of what is happening. William, no, thank you so much for joining us. Ihuoma, no, Nwachineke, I welcome each and every one of you. Without wasting time, I want to ask every one of you that have joined us this morning, each and every one of you that are on the comment section, and all of you that are not on the comment section. Charles Oji, I welcome you. No, Nwachineke. You have a property. You have a property. Good morning, Biafra Free Energy Tech, my comrades. Thank you for joining us. I want each and every one of you to make a comment on this, because it's very, very important to what we are going to discuss this morning. You have an inheritance that your grandfather left for you as Biafra Free Energy Tech, as Charles Oji, as Ihua, as Ihuoma, as William. You have a property that your grandfather left for you, or your father left for you. Let me use your direct father left for you. And that property is all that you have. That property will be a blessing to you. That property will be a blessing to your children, to the generations that comes through you. Rodriguez, I welcome you. Listen, your grandfather or your father left you a property that is so special to you. That property that he left for you, we see to your upkeep, the upkeep of your children and children, even generations that have not been unborn. And because the other enemy, you have a friend or friends or relations who have their own property, but they are looking at your own property, looking at what they are going to gain if they possess that property that your father left for you. Mind you, they have their own property. You have a friend that came from outside or that's lived within you, including those who are living within you. And all these friends that came from outside and all these friends that you have within you, they look at the beauty of the property that your parents left for you. And they know how beneficial this property will be to them. Ha mara na ha napụta gị ihe a nke nne gị dowere gị ọ nna gị dowere gị, that ọ ga-abụrụ ha ihe ezigbote enyemaka na their generation. And they are fighting you. Ha now decide ya ka ha gbuo gị. Ka ha gbuo gị wee nara gị that property, that possession that your parents left for you or your father left for you. They are fighting you over it. Property that does not belong to them. It is your rightful property. And while they are fighting you, you are struggling never to allow them defeat you. You are struggling never to allow them take over that property. You are struggling to make sure that no matter what they do, they can never take that property away from you. I want to ask you, Rodriguez Orlando. I want to ask you, Biafra Free Energy Tech. I want to ask each and every one of you that is here on the comment section, if you at the end of that process, while they are fighting you, they use hammer on your head, they use juju, they use every weapon available in order to make sure that they bring you down and take over that property. Eventually, because your ancestor and your father from the other side has been with you, is with you, and he is the giver of that property to you, eventually you succeeded in defeating them. I want to ask you, are you going to forgive all these people who try to take over your life, who try to take over your property from you? That is the question I'm asking you, Clement Aneto. That is the question I'm asking you, Rodriguez. That is the question I'm asking you, Biafra Free Energy Check. That is the question for you, Charles Oji. This is a question for you, Ihuoma. This is the question for you, William. This is a question for you, Bright Up. This is the question for you, Emmanuel Chibuike. This is the question for you, Chinenye Obiefune. If these people did not succeed in buying you and trying to take over your property, are you going to forgive them for inflicting so much pain on you as the owner of that property? I need your answer. Thank you so much. Biafra Free Energy Tech said never. He said he can never forgive the person that tried to take away his position from him. Eke Joseph, are you going to forgive anybody that tried to take over your possession that was left for you by your ancestors for you? Are you going to forgive them? That is a question, and it needs an answer from you. That is why our acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere have been so vocal this while. He has been fighting a lot of propaganda fights on social media. A lot of people have been trying to tarnish the image. They have called him all sorts of names. Why are they calling him all sorts of names? Why are they criminalizing what Ogechukwu Nkere is doing? Because they succeeded in kidnapping Msen. They also succeeded in detaining Simon Ekpa Njoku. Why they detained Simon Ekpa and Msen, the enemies of Biafra, the friends, and the relations that are, neighbors in Biafra, they now try to take over the property that belongs to our leader, belongs to our prime minister, belongs to each and every one of us. What belongs to you? What belongs to me? Msen stood against them taking it over. Because of that, they went to Kenya to kidnap him. Simon Ekpa said, no, they can never take over what belongs to us. Even as they are kidnapped Msen, I am going to stand my ground and make sure that they do not take it over from us. Finland arrested Simon Ekpa for that. And these people increased their attack in order to take over that property from us. And Ogechukwu Nkere came and said, no, I will not allow that to happen. And Biafrans also, who genuinely treasures that property that our great-grandfathers, our ancestors left for us, said, no, we are going to stand our ground. We can never allow them to intimidate us. We can never allow them to subdue us in order to take over that property from us. Ogechukwu Nkere stood his ground. And they are now facing Ogechukwu Nkere because they want that property from you. They want that property from us. Will you forgive them? Ogechukwu Nkere said, no. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may be lenient. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoku may try to forgive. But he himself, as the acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, will not forgive. We never forget. And that is why I'm asking you, A.K. Joseph, you said you will not forgive. Charles said it is forbidden to forgive. Rodriguez said no. Biafra Free Energy Tech said no. So what it means is that all of us are in agreement with Ogechukwu Nkere, the acting Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile. Yes, sabotage is a very deadly weapon. Sabotage destroys progress. Sabotage is a tool that the enemy is using in order to try to destroy work in progress for the freedom of Biafra. We can never allow them to succeed in what they are doing.
Wonderful APM, the Topinado APM, the silent engine.
This example, please. And our town hall meeting is where we gather to discuss the issue of Biafra, where we also have the privilege to answer some questions. And at the same time, it's gathering of brothers, you know, and especially now that we are in critical time, we all need each other back. We always want to gather like this. And this is this is how the church leaders are able to manipulate and use their followers, because they engage them from week to week. You will be surprised that some church, they have service 6 days a week, 7 days a week, 5 days a week. Do you know the reason why? They occupy everything about you. They cage you.
Our acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, came out very strongly in the last town hall meeting, Aludo town hall meeting that was held on Sunday. And he enumerated, he made us to understand the process, the pain that he used to undergo, even within himself, before the registration of Biafran Republic government in exile, which a lot of people are not privy to that information. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ che na rice and beans, iregister government, iregister BRGIE, no ihe ụmụazị. So they use it as a child's play. Ha ji ya na-ekwu okwu, ji ya na-agba ya mgba. They said all manner of things. So having seen the processes that he had undergone, and for the singular reason that he saw the sufferings of the Biafran people, he see the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji wee nọdụ n'ime tomorrow. Gịnị ka o mere? It's crime. His crime is fighting for the freedom of the people. To what kept him there is sabotage. Osimi, ndị mpụ na ndị aghụghọ, people who don't want you, blessed Samuel, to succeed, by the leader that was speaking for you. People enthusiastic, people who don't want you left for you. They made man to be in detention. They made Monek Panjoku to be in detention. These are fighting Ogechukwu Nkere in order to put him the same place that Mazen Nandekano, Simon Ekpa is. And I am asking you, when eventually you succeeded in destroying their plans against you, will you forgive them? Are you going to allow them to enjoy the thing that they try to stop? You know, it is quite unfortunate. We are talking about Biafra. I see, nwanyị asị si ofe dị mma, ọ na-ewe iwe. Anya, ọ ga-esuru nke ya n'ala. Somebody that you are telling that Biafra will be a best country, Biafra will be a beacon of hope for everybody. A Biafran. She is a Biafran. But she is fighting for one Nigeria. She is fighting so that Biafra will not be free. But you are telling her, or you are telling him, that when Biafra is going, Biafra as a nation, for Arabia, Obruna Biafra, is he or she not going to be part of those who are going to enjoy what Biafra will offer? Of course, they will be part and parcel of those that will enjoy the proceeds, the best of the best in Biafra. Then why are they sabotaging Biafra? Why are they fighting against the freedom of the nation Biafra? Why are people hell-bent on destroying their own freedom? And you are telling me that you are going to forgive such individual? Are you telling me that you are going to allow them, even when they did not succeed, you are going to allow them very freely to enjoy the same thing that they try to prevent from happening? The same thing they never wanted, will you allow them to enjoy it? That is left for you. But for us, we are not going to forget. We are not going to forgive them for their atrocities against our nation. And that is why Ogechukwu Nkere said, our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu may forgive them, our prime minister may forgive them, you Biafrans, you may forgive them, but he himself, he is not going to forgive, he's not going to forget them for what they did, trying to stop our freedom from manifesting. So, my brothers and sisters, I want to inform you, I want to let you understand what sabotage is all about. Sabotage, listen to the definition of what sabotage is all about. He said, sabotage is destroying or obstructing something. Destroying or obstructing You don't want that thing to happen. You want to destroy it. You don't want Biafra to happen. You are a Biafran, but you don't want us to be free. And you know what Biafra means? Biafra means freedom for everybody. But you don't want Biafra to come. You don't want us to be free. Then when Biafra comes, are we going to forgive you that never wanted Biafra to be free? You that fought against Biafra, even when that Biafra will be beneficial to you, we are not going to forgive you. That is what Ogechukwu Nkere is saying. If there is anybody that have different opinion altogether, that person can as well tell us the reason why we must forgive those who try to sabotage the freedom that we have. Obstructing something typically for political, military, or economic purposes. You see, the reason why most people sabotage, obstruct is for political reasons. First of all, the politicians in Biafran territory, the reason why they are obstructing or sabotaging is because of what they are gaining from Nigeria now at this particular time. That is their reason. What they are gaining at that particular time. That is why when you talk about Biafra, they consider their position as politicians. When you talk about Biafra, they consider the contract the government of Nigeria is going to give them. When you talk about Biafra, they consider, oh, I am SSG to Governor Hope. I am this, I am that. I am managing director this. Nigeria gave it to me. That is only what comes to their mind. They don't look ahead of them. That Biafra, the position that they have is for 4 years or 8 years. But Biafra will be for eternity. So because of their political gains or political position, or because of their economic purposes, for what they drive, or the money that comes to their purse every blessed month, because of that, their people can die, their people can be pied. It does not move them. So these are the agents of sabotage. So that is the reason why they are sabotaging. He said it involves intentional interfere with or disruption of a process, a system, or organization to undermine its operation or objective. You see it. You see what they are doing. Their intention is to disrupt the process. Their intention is to disorganize Biafra. Their intention is to destroy freedom of the Biafran people. That is why they are sabotaging. They are not sabotaging for any beneficial reasons to the populace. No. The reason that they are sabotaging is for their own personal benefit, for political reasons, political position, economic position, military position. Their selfish interest is what is galvanizing them to sabotage the freedom of over 80 million Biafrans. 80 million people who are locked together in one almighty mess called Nigeria. And people are trying to destroy the freedom of a generation and generations behind us and generations to come. Because this generation is going to pass. We are eventually going to go away, just like our ancestors, our fathers have gone. So they want us to continue to suffer, our children suffer, even in the midst of plenty. Are you going to forgive all these set of individuals? Msen Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian government tried to assassinate him. What was his crime? those benefits that Biafra can offer to the Biafran people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told all these politicians, told the Nigerian government to give it to his people. He called the Biafrans in Biafra land. He told the political leaders in Biafra land, the leader of his people. He called them and told them, you have a position in Nigeria. There is no two ways about it. But this is what I want you to do for my people. They formed the bulk of the sabotage. In order to stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from doing that, they tried to assassinate him, and they eventually kidnapped him in 2021. Mazi Simon Ekpa came and stood on the same podium of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on the same pedestal, that same place Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru ka Prime Minister Simon Ekpa kwuru. Achọrọ m ka unu mee ka obodo anyị na-aga nke ọma, ka Biafra, ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Unu gbanye aka, unu sọpọtụ ka ndị bụ unu nwere onwe ha. Let us be free from Nigeria, because we have a lot to gain while we are a free nation than being locked into that almighty mess where nothing goes, nothing comes. Enweghị ihe na-aga aga at all. Ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. The same people kpọrọla Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga kidnap ya. The same people ebidokwa mewa attack Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Kpọwa ndị Finland, kpọwa ndị European Union, kpọwa everybody. Kee ihe ọjọọ Simon Ekpa mere nda, kee ihe ọjọọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mere ha. Onwekwa ọ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị, ka anyị nwee ike na-achị onwe anyị, ka ụmụ anyị nwee ebe anyị ga na-aga akwụkwọ, so that we can have a better life. That is all. They now arrested Simon Ekpa. And Biafrans, bụkwa ndị Biafra, that will be beneficiaries, ga-anọkwa wee na-aṅụrị ọṅụ, ga-anọkwa wee na-benefit from Biafra. Ha pụtakwa si mba, kama Biafra ga-abịa ka ha taa ntutu ha. Ha wee si na gọọmenti esi ebe a, gọọmenti na-akụ ọzọ, ha nwa na-akụ ọzọ, ha na-afight Ogechukwu Nkere, ha na-afight Soni Akparawa, ha na-alụso onye ọbụla ọgụ onye si na Biafra ga-abịa, because of their political interest. Ihe ha chọrọ inweta, ihe ha chọrọ irite n'aka Nigeria, ya mere ha ji nọdụ si na Biafra agaghị adị. Gị nwa bụ onye Biafra, gị nwa ma ihe ị ga-enweta ma Biafra abịa, gị nwa ma na Biafra abịa. Ọtụtụ n'ime anyị na-agabiga ọtụtụ ihe dị iche iche na mba ofesi dị iche iche. Enwe ndị nọ na Amerịka, ihe a na-arụ ikpo nsị ụmụ ndị ọcha nyụrụ. Ihe a na-arụ ịsa latrin, ịsụ akwa, ịzachasị okporo. Ihe anyị ha na-arụ. Enwe ndị nọ n'ihe ha na-arụ ịsacha efere. N'obodo Amerịka, ịhụ nwoke bụ dachara adacha wuru nwoke, ọ nwaanyị dachara adacha wuru nwaanyị, ọ ga na-asara ndị ọcha efere, na-asụrụ ha akpa, na-ehicha ha ike, na-ekuru ha nwa. Ya ka anyị ji sị na anyị chọrọ ka anyị nwere onwe anyị, because na ihe niile anyị na-aga n'obodo ndị ọcha ga na-eme, all these menial jobs that we go outside to do, when Biafra is restored, these people are going to come to Biafran land to do that for us. Anyị asị ka anyị nwere onwe anyị. Gị nwa na onwe gị a na-asị ịnọkwa abroad na-asacha iko onye ọcha, ị na abroad na-asụ efere, na-azachachi street. Asị gị na anyị chọrọ ka anyị nwee ike nweta ọnọdụ ahụ ndị ọcha nọ na be ha, ka anyị weta ya na ana Biafra. Gị bụ nwa Igbo, gị nwe nwa afọ Biafra, isi na mba, isi na ị ga-asabotaji ya, isi na ị chọghị ka ihe dị otu a dị. Anyị a ga-agbaghara ụdị ndị dị otu a? Are we going to forgive all this set of individuals when Biafra is fully restored? That is a question for you. Our acting Prime Minister Ogechukwu Nkere have said it, that he is not going to forgive anybody. As long as you have come to sabotage the freedom of the generation, of my generation, I have children. When I'm no more, you expect my children to undergo what I have undergone? You expect my children to suffer in the midst of plenty, in the land of my ancestors? You expect my children to still continue to seek greener pastures abroad? Hell no. Mbano, ọ bụ ihe kwesịrị ekwesị. So, ọ bụrụ na ị nọ ebe ọbụla ị nọ, achọrọ m ka ị ghọta na enweghị ihe dịka Biafra ịbịa. Biafra ga-eme ka ọtụtụ ihe ị na-agabiga n'obodo ahụ ị nọ ka ọ bịa na njedebe. Ọ ya mere Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ji wee nọdụ n'ime ruo today. Ya mekwara Maazị Simon Ekpa ji wee nọdụ n'ime ruo today. Ọ ya mere Ogechukwu Nkere ji wee na-ebu akpa oge ọbụla ihe o buru akpa na-aga Washington DC ka ọ ga gwa ndị ahụ, ndị Amerịka, nekwa ihe ndị be anyị na-agabiga. Anyị chọrọ inwere onwe anyị. A na-egbu anyị, na-anara anyị ihe anyị nwere, na-anara anyị ihe Chukwu Okike ji wee gọzie anyị. Anyị chọrọ inwere onwe anyị ka anyị nwee ike na-achị onwe anyị. And we must support him to do that. We are not going to forgive those who have come to destroy our freedom. Ngozi Orabu Fulani, Imam Madabu and group, DOS and group, Wazirike and group, Tony Nnadi and group, Asari Dokubo and group. All of you people that are supporting all these individuals that we have mentioned, there will be no forgiveness for you because you are trying to take my thing, something that my grandfathers left for me to enjoy, something that my land gave to us, free of charge to enjoy. You are supporting the enemy to come and prevent me from having them. You want the enemy to kill me. You want the enemy to buy us. You want the enemy to take it over. You want us to remain in abroad washing clothes. You want us to remain in Germany cleaning the streets. You want us to remain in Germany carrying babies, nannies, and all the rest of them. Is that the reason why the ancestors gave you what they gave you in your land? Maazị Nnamdi Kanu may forgive you. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa may forgive you. Ogechukwu Nkere said he will not forgive you. Me, myself, I am saying we have passed through a lot of intimidation and harassment where we are. We know what we see on a daily basis. We are being dehumanized because they know that Nigeria is not a working society. As long as you come from Nigeria, any country that you find yourself in, you will be intimidated and nothing will happen because they know your government cannot come for you. They know that Nigeria cannot defend or protect for you or protect you. Nigeria cannot fight for you. So they are going to treat you anyhow they like because they know you have no say. Your government have no say. As a matter of fact, your government want to pursue all of you out of that contraption called Nigeria so that they can inhabit it. They have already told you in 2015, they brought down the Fulanis, the terrorists, to come and help them rig election. After the election, they now call them, okay, we have won the election. Come and help us to take over the indigenous people's land. That is why they are there. And you as a Biafran is supporting all these people who came from Mauritania, who came from Singapore, who came from Ghana, who came from Zaire, who came from Burkina Faso, who came from Mali. You are supporting all these Fulanis from all this region, whom the Nigerian government are using, Hope Uzodinma is supporting them. Soludo is supporting them. UT is supporting them. You, as a Biafran, that we are trying to protect, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkene is trying to protect you and trying to give you a good life. You are still supporting all these people that the Fulanis brought from Mauritania to come and take over your land. You are supporting them to fight against your freedom, to fight against Biafra, to fight against Simon Ekpa, to fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to fight against Ogechukwu Nkene. We are not going to forgive you. We are not going to forgive you. Biafra will be restored. But you, as a Biafran, that is supporting the enemy against our freedom, we are not going to forgive you. It is not only Ogechukwu Nkene that will not forgive you. Majority of Biafrans will never forgive SABO. Ndi SABO, all of you that gang up against Biafran Republic government in exile, all of you that gang up against Simon Ekpa Joko, our prime minister, even when he asked you to fall back to the government, all of you that refused, we are not going to forgive you. Most of them are running now. Most of them are gone into hiding so that we can forget about them. When Biafra comes, they will come back. We are going to accept you into Biafra. There is no two ways about that. But your sabotage is not going to be forgiven. Those of you that joined Ngozi and called us names, called us Sabo, called us enemies of Biafra, and now you are hiding. We have all your record. We have all your names. We are not going to forgive you. Those of you that have joined Imam Madabu, you have destroyed the website that our prime minister made sure that he spends, government spends huge sum of money to put up a website for the donation for the Biafran liberation and Biafran recognition. You destroyed it. The ID card project that the prime minister made sure that he brought up junior verification process in ID card, that he wants us to be among the best nations in this world, to have a very valid, authentic documentation process. You destroyed it, and you feel that we are going to forgive you. We are going to forget. When Biafra come, you just walk freely and enter Biafra. It is not Ogechukwu Nkene that will not forgive you. Biafrans will never forgive the atrocities that you people are committing. Look at what our Biafran defense forces are doing, defending our land. The same Biafrans are joining the Nigerian government to go and burn our properties, to fight against the men who want you and I to be free. And you say that you that is in social media, you that is in Germany, you that is in France, you that is America, and you want us to forgive you for all this atrocity that you are committing? I want you to know that most of you that was in the media with us, do you ever sit back and think about your actions against this movement? Have you ever considered where is your action going to take you to? That you rise up and you are fighting against your freedom. We are not going to forgive you. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I'm going to fast forward this so that you will understand what our acting prime minister said here.
Wonderful.
Why we keep calling his name lately? Because he resurrected the movement. That is the credit we are giving him, because he resurrected the movement after the genocidal war. And our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what we are doing is what we free him. If we depend on that failed shithole country called Nigeria, it will only be by miracle for them to release it. So our activity, our Prime Minister Msen always said, our activity, what we release, our leader Msen. Just like the testimony that was submitted to Human Rights Congressional Congress just a few weeks ago, that exposes Nigeria more. That exposes the atrocity Nigeria have committed towards the Biafran people. We will destroy Nigeria from Washington here, because so far, last time I checked, last time we Biafran checked, United States of America still remain the leader of the free world. They are still the boss. Whether you like it or not, whether Russia like it or not, whether China like it or not, they are on top time. So, and we respect their leadership. We always pray that they will do the right thing. And we believe that they will not fall to ship to support a terrorist country. Because if they do, that means they don't practice what they preach and know how the system works. And remember, America, they are Maradona as well. They know how to play the political game than we do. So please, we still have high hope coming from Washington, D.C. And I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafra know that very soon we have a more serious meeting and engagement we'll be having in Washington. Not everything will be on social media, but whatever that will be for public consumption or for Biafran people to know about, we will. Because the sabotage is too much. We have enemy that surround us front and back, so we are trading with caution. So we have to be careful, and we appreciate so far the step that United States of America have taken to let Nigeria know that they will be held accountable. Yeah, for now, I don't think that Nigeria have more say in United States of America here. So very soon we'll be having more engagement that we Biafra will be happy to hear the outcome. Is cooking, or the Nigerian terrorists, they cannot smell what we are cooking. But we Biafrans can smell it. I always use the results from Washington, positively how everything is going. For what happened in Finland, that's supposed to also help us to wisen up, to know that if what we are doing is not effective, why do you think the EU collaborated or colluded with Finland and Nigeria to call upon this apostate?
What he did is a sabotage. That's why we keep calling his name lately, because he resurrected the movement. That is the credit we are giving him. He resurrected the movement after the genocidal war. And our leader Msen, what we are doing is what we free. If we depend on that failed shithole country called Nigeria, it will only be by miracle for them to release it. So our activity, our Prime Minister Msen always say, our activity is what we release our leader Msen. Just like the testimony that was submitted to Human Rights Congressional Congress just a few weeks ago, that exposes Nigeria more. That exposes the atrocity Nigeria have committed towards the Biafran people. We will destroy Nigeria from Washington here, because so far, last time we Biafran checked, United States of America still remain the leader of the free world. They are still the boss. Whether you like it or not, whether Russia like it or not, whether China like it or not, they're on top. It's their time. So, and we respect their leadership. We always pray that they will do the right thing. And we believe that they will not fall too cheap to support a terrorist country, because if they do, that means they don't practice what they preach and know how the system work. And remember, America, Maradona as well. They know how to play the politicking or the political game than we do. So please, we have high hope coming from Washington, D.C. And I also want to use this opportunity to let Biafra know that very soon we have a more serious meeting and engagement I will be having in Washington. You know, not everything will be on social media, but anything, whatever that will be for public consumption or for Biafran people to know about, we will. Because the sabotage is too much. We have enemy that surround us front and back, so we are trading with caution. So we have to be careful, and you know, we appreciate so far the step that United States of America have taken to let Nigeria know that they will be held accountable. Yeah, for now, you know, I don't think that Nigeria have more say in United States of America here. So very soon we'll be having more engagement that we Biafra will be happy to hear the outcome. It's cooking, but the Nigerian terrorists, they cannot smell what we are cooking. But we Biafrans can smell it. You can smell it. Biafra is here. I always use that word, Biafra is here, because my spirit is so high, seeing what is going on, seeing the result from Washington, D.C. I'm, you know, positively happy about how everything is going. For what happened in Finland, that's supposed to also you know, help us to wisen up, to know that if what we are doing is not effective, why do you think the EU collaborated or colluded with Finland and Nigeria to call our Prime Minister for so-called question? Ask yourself, since our leader Msen was kidnapped from Cape, have you heard any news or from anywhere that China Samuru, the Nigerian government, have put bounty on his head, or they are looking for him, or even I believe China are living in Kuwait or somewhere? Have any news that these people, like if they are threat to Nigeria, they always travel to Nigeria every time. So that tells you that they are nobody. That tells you that they are working with the Nigerian terrorist state. And what about what's this other useless man that live in where this food called a Mamadu live in Switzerland? What is his name again? You know, these fools like this, you fool easily because they are just nobody. Chike Doziem, who traveled to Nigeria, why haven't he been arrested? Or have you ever heard or hear that they are looking for Chike Doziem? That tells you that these people, they are not fighting for Biafra. So two grandmasters that they are holding right now, our leader Msen, because he's genuinely fighting for his people's freedom. That is why he was kidnapped. He was not kidnapped so that they would treat him like king. They kidnapped him to stop the freedom that he's fighting for, to stop this great cause. That is the reason why they kidnapped him. And they call our Prime Minister for so-called question to stop our declaration and to also stop our freedom. So that will tell you who is on the right path. So we always want to be careful and tread with caution. And for the propaganda that was flying this week about the armed proposal that Nigeria submit to United States, anything can approach United States, say they want to buy arms from them. Then they will take your paperwork or they will acknowledge it. That don't mean that they are approved. There is a process. A lot of countries, when they do something like that, they are denying. So Nigeria now, US now will thoroughly look into this terrorist country called Nigeria and see if they will sell the arms to Nigeria or not. Congress will block it. So, and by the grace of Chukwuka, our God, we have a lobby. They are familiar with Washington and the game and the politics I played in. And Jim Moran, he served in U.S. Congress for over 24 years. That's a long time. He's a good guy. So we will do everything possible to block this arms sale. So Nigeria, we know that Biafra public government in Ezra is stepping up the game. They can't bully us. So whatever they thinking that their relationship with America will be so strong like before, whatever, it's not going to happen. So please just keep doing what you are doing and keep fighting. We appreciate everyone. We are the 9th hour. We are very, very, very close. I know what I'm talking about. Very close. When I spoke with our Prime Minister yesterday morning, Saturday. So, he actually he put it that where he is now, he's in school. So he's learning a lot. After he concluded on seeing history, CIS, he said he's in school. So he learned more, he got to know more. And with this period of time, all the sabos just exposed, all of them. These are the same people that said that Prime Minister cannot talk to me, he's angry with me, can't even call me. Not everything I will say, but I'll tell you that we are in the right path. And if you look at the other side, all they do is to lie. They are not, they say something today, tomorrow they're doing something else. After everything, how they try to bring me down, and I don't know, they believe they made me who I am. They did not. If I did not accept the APM, who among them? Is he a man mother who that hardly put his face, that even don't want to show his face on media? Is he a man mother who that is so scared? Is he a man mother who that liar Muhammad of Sabotage? Or is it the tomboy woman called Chioma that manipulate, that would like to sit you for 2-3 hours to lecture you, dominate you, try to control you? Or is it Joe Irobi? While we are in Finland, Joe Irobi came to me putting pressure that I should go and work with Ngozi, the same Joe Irobi. He even said that she will never forgive me, Joy Irobi, that she will never forgive me because I refuse to bow down to Ngozi, the same Joy Irobi. In Finland, she even kneeling down, begging me, the same Joy Irobi. Well, Biafrans, what do you think would have happened if I have go to Ngozi? Okay, Ngozi Gages. These are people that and the same people that are claiming that they made me a PM who I am. When we find ourselves in a tough a tough time or a serious challenge, or how to bail out what we need to make sure we use the venue. Why none of these people that make me APM step up and do what I did then? Why none of them? So sometimes that's why I'm saying, if these people don't turn around and stop sabotaging what we are doing, the cause of the land, evil that they have caused, things that they have done that have killed hundreds of thousands of Biafra, their blood will be on their head. They will never be forgiven, because some of them are doing what they are doing knowingly, not unknowingly. Whoever is doing what he's doing unknowingly might be forgiven. But those that are doing what they are doing knowingly, they will not be forgiven. There's too much lie, too many lies that have been said about me that is not true, and they know it's not true. Around January, there's something that happened. I was having discussion with Imam Madullah Muhammad and Tomboy, Chima Bryson, and we came where during our discussion, if something happened to me right now, or maybe I'm not available for a minute or hours, who will run the show? Two of them said they don't know anyone. So what changed? Just because of envy, jealousy, just because I refused to bow down to them, to their demand. Because they want to make sure that they try to lead us and dump us somewhere that we cannot retreat or we cannot come out of. Let's just take the case study of what happened between them and the independent media. When they campaign and champion the independent media, that the independent media will be their savior, they team up to fight against BRIC, not to bring me down, to bring us down. We are the independent media today. They brought Adongo, that old fool that turned to sabotage of this century. She and Ngozi Orebeze put us in this mess with the crazy woman in France. They put us in this mess. They destroy a lot of Biafran's mind. And I don't know how they will reverse it. How do you think you will bring a woman that's not part of BRIC? I don't know. She's not part of BRIC. To come and be in BRIC account. Who restricted her? She's not even restricted by the APA. But as far as our Prime Minister is not here, I'm representing him. So even if she is going to be restricted, I'm supposed to know about it. CRC don't have the power. Advisory Committee don't have the power to restrict. I don't know. And the man think because he's CRC chairman, even in the zoo Nigeria, INEC chairman can never be, they don't have the power over the presidency, or they don't have the power to govern. They just have a limited power on that committee that they oversee or oversight. Now, this group colluded with the independent media about accountability. And they talked about opening a new account, doing this, doing that. So what is going on now, my fellow Biafrans? They are fighting again. The same people that even said why I did not forgive Adadi Rama when she asked for forgiveness. These people went back to their vomit. They are fighting within themselves because their foundation is built of falsely and falsehood. Their foundation is not truth. They lie and deceive thousands of Biafra. Please, if you're a Biafra and you are listening to me, this is time for all of us. Please support this freedom. Keep doing what you are doing. When our leader Onyendu was here, and when our Prime Minister, when he was here. In less than a few weeks, not after you now find out, oh, Mazijogi Chukunkiri or BRIC, they are on the right side doing what is right. You will not turn around. So all this time that you have not been supporting, what do you think would have happened if all of us have stepped aside? That means we have given up like it was Ricky. In less than a few weeks, we'll see the results. We'll know those that are sabotaging what we are doing and the genuine ones. When I call our Prime Minister my boss, and don't understand, we have a lot in common. We know how to speak our language. We know, I know what he knows, he know what I know. We have the same ideology, we have the same goal, just like majority of the genuine people here and both those who worship. If you look at the other side, they don't even know where to start from to attack. I'm actually their topic. How many times have I made them my topic? Because as far as I'm concerned, they are not fighting for Biafra. They don't have anything to fight for. And I just want to use this opportunity as well to send a message to the other group using BROGIE on their space. BROGIE as well is registered. Same way Biafra Republic Government is registered. Some of them cannot even afford their rent. Some are asylum seekers, begging for God's mercy, for God to hear their prayer, for things to go well with them. If you know you want God to bless you, and you want to excel, you want to be fruitful, disease from evil way. Don't destroy him who do nothing wrong. It won't help. And some people don't believe that what goes around comes around. Whatever seed you sow, that's what you will reap. All these people on this other side of the earth are joining me. All of them. I'm going to lay a serious course. My hands are clean. And God that created the heaven and earth know who I am. Whatever I speak, He will support me. Disease from your evil way. All of you that have come to destroy this great cause, disease from your evil way. Mark this date. Write it down. If you keep fighting this great cause, fighting against the pioneers of this great cause, you and your generation will be cursed. We are God's people. We live in things of the Spirit, just like the Israelites. Because I read the Bible that I read, God bless those that are doing His will, and He cursed those that are not doing what is right. Even if I curse evil people that have come to slander my name, destroy brigade, destroy what we are fighting for, that curse will work. If you're one of those from the other side of the space, that these other coup plotters are parading, using it to damage what we are doing, kindly desist from it. Kindly desist from it, because time is coming. I mentioned somebody about a month ago called Ugo 247. I say Ugo 247. After all the propaganda, after all the blackmail against me, time is coming when he will look for me to ask for forgiveness. He better pray that I will be available to give. If not, everything on this earth will work against you. If you know you are one of those with a fair and co in that other part of the space, talking ill about the APM disease from it. Because now that we are fighting, it's not a good time. We are not in good mood to condone that. Don't say what you don't know. And a lot of these software always use the word that want to hijack BRIC. Ask them from Imam Muhammadu to Rubin Nadi Post Club of Nigeria. When they talk about the board of directors, who even made them the board of directors? When I was filling the paperwork, none of them is there. They did not even know. None of them is even there. Ask these fools, do they know how much we used to register BRIC? Nobody know except from me. I'm just saying this now. Nobody know how much we spend to read. Whether it's a dime.
Hello?
None of them. They call me Aram boy. Yes, I am Aram man for Biafra. I'm working for Biafra. I'm a messenger of Biafra. I'm here to work to restore Biafra. If you don't like it, go to hell. Who among these fools will come and tell me how much do we use to register BRIC? Nobody knows except from me. Who among these fools even give me a dime to register it? I register with my money. Do anybody ask? These fools that are saying I'm here to hijack BRIC. Some of them don't even contribute a dime. When they come for our weekly fundraising every Saturday, you don't see them. Those that are asking for accountability, what have you contributed? What have you donated? You asking me, you saying I'm here to hijack BRIC. Do you know how we register it? Are you there when the process is done? Is a Muhammad there? No. Is Rubinad there? No. Who among them is there? Who know about it? Who registered with me? I and our peer, we on the phone, we talk, and why I'm doing what I'm doing, the system gave you options. I choose the option, they did not choose it for me. Because it don't matter who is the director, it don't matter who is the secretary, it don't matter who is the resident agent. What matters is Biafra. Some say at first he's not there as director. Who registered, who put the names, people to be that I did. That means if I don't want to put anyone name as of that time, I will not. And there is a time that every Biafra is scared to put their name in what we are doing because they are scared that the Nigerian government might come after them. It's not like now that I have Balamuro. It's not like now that we have, we are more stronger and formidable. There is a time. Some Biafrans, if you ask them to do it, they will say no, they will not. Because some of them do travel to that shithole country. Some don't want their name on it either. There is a time that if you ask a Biafran, get an office and hang the Biafran flag, they will say they cannot do it or they will not do it because they are afraid. I did it. When I get the office at Baltimore, I hang our flag. Put my life, my family life, put everything on the line. Do you think the Nigerian government, they can do research about me and come after me? I understand as well that I'm putting myself in a high risk. But I took this risk for Biafra. Some of these fools that don't even know how we start. Me and our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, we don't care who is president, director, agent, this secretary. It don't matter. What matters is our freedom. What matters is results. I did not join this struggle for fame. I did not join this struggle for position. I did not join this struggle to be known. I joined this struggle because I want us to be free. Because I've been in Western world almost all my life. I want a better life for Biafran people. I want us to be free. That is the reason why I joined this struggle. Finance minister, I never asked for it. And let me use this opportunity to address Ngozi too. Ngozi Orabeze in her speech during her fundraising yesterday, she said she's been in this struggle for 4 years. That's a lie. Even if she in this struggle for 4 years, 4 years ago, actually 2 years ago, 3 years ago, she was campaigning. So she want to tell me why she's saying all hate Biafra and why we are saying no election in Biafra. Ngozi Orabeze is campaigning for Andiuba or Ifeanyi. She had not been. And she said 4 years ago she been in the struggle. 4 years ago not. But when she joined the struggle, she's still campaigning in Nigeria. She's still part of Nigeria political party. Is she the one who will bring Biafra for you? Is she now the one who will genuine? While we are fighting, preaching, there is no election in Biafra. Ngozi Orabeze and Robin Nadi, they are kicking against us. They are campaigning for Nigerian political peace. Ngozi Orabeze, you are a SABO. You are sent by Nigerian agent. And she went on to address the issue of about Azoka and when Azoka had problem, our PM now said I should take over finance minister. That happened after the government is formed. It happened after like 6 or 7 months. And before that, I'm already the finance minister. I'm finance minister starting from 2023 March. Why the issue or problem with Ngozi Orabeze and Azoka? That was September. I'm already finance minister. She just lied to use that to deceive her gullible ones. That our prime minister say, okay, since Azoka is sacked, I should not be the finance minister. Then Solomon Mukosha will be the defense minister. Say who? That is not truth. I'm the finance minister from day one when the government is formed, of which I'm part of those who formed the government. Please, because of time, and I know those from Homeland, they are using data because they still live in we haven't fully get our country back. In due time, they will be able to have unlimited data, just like the Western world, whereby you pay once a month and you have free unlimited data and all that. I will be wrapping up. I just want to let my fellow Biafrans know, will you ready grace use your tongue, count your teeth. Those that are fighting me, leave me alone. And for all the saboteur, I will deal with all of you. Break it, deal with all of you. All of you must not go unpunished. I said it last week. Even if our prime minister come out and say forgive them, our leader Msen come and say forgive them, I will not forgive. They have put me through hell. I know what.
Did you hear that? I hope everybody heard that when our acting prime minister said, even if our leader, our prime minister forgives the saboteurs, he will not forgive because They have passed through a lot on their hands.
I'm going to daily try to make sure.
So I want you to come and tell us. I want you to join the studio. I want you to join the studio and tell us how you are going about. For those of you who may like to forgive, please, why are you going to forgive them? Come and tell us. The studio is now open. The studio is now open for comment, and you can call up the line. You can call the number and make your contribution.
Exactly what this fool called was wicked. That's what we have. Exactly what Alan Onyema did when Alan was negotiating between Nigeria and Niger Delta Avengers.
Chloroshi.
That is the playbook of Ngozi Orabi.
Chloroshi, are you going to forgive them? Come and tell us why you are going to forgive them. Because our acting prime minister said he's not going to forgive anybody. New phone. Are you going to forgive who tried to destroy your freedom? Come and tell us why you are going to forgive them, if you are going to forgive them at all. Emenike Chibo will not forgive them. I know him. I know Emenike. Unless Emenike, if you know you forgive them, come and tell us. You call. The line is open. The link is there. You can join us on the link, through the link, and make your own submission. Chichi, are you going to forgive them? Adere Lelekan, are you going to forgive all those who try to destroy your freedom? Because our acting prime minister said he himself, because of what he's seen in the hands of all these saboteurs, he is not going to forgive. Even if our leader, Msen Nnamdi, decide to forgive any one of them, he is not going to forgive. And that is the spirit, because they want to destroy us as a people. They want us to remain slaves in the land that our great-grandfathers, our fathers, for us. So I am not going to forgive them, because they never considered that they are going to be part of Biafra. They are going to enjoy from Biafra as well before they try to sabotage. So Yukeri Aiwanyangu, are you going to forgive them? I know Rage will not forgive them. We have the same spirit. Rage will never forgive them. So I don't need to ask Rage. MC Khan, are you going to forgive? Okay, Sister Chichi is joining us. Maybe Chichi wants to tell us why she will never forgive them. Yes, so Sister Chichi,
hello,
good morning from here. Yes, I
good
can
morning.
hear you.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning, our beloved questionnaire.
Good morning.
Dear friends. Good morning, lovers of freedom, and some saboteurs that are here. I want to use this medium to greet my leader, my Lord and personal Savior, Msen Nnamdi, and our Prime Minister, the good guy, the peace ambassador, Mazi Simon Ekpanjoko, the good guy. And also want to use this medium to thank the warriors of Biafra land that have been defending our motherland, so that the enemies will not take over our ancestral land. I pray that the great God who called the people will keep you, will protect you, will strengthen you. When the enemy is coming, we'll see them and they will never, in the name of Chukwuka Biama. He says, I stand with my acting prime minister, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkiri. there will be no forgiveness. Never of any kind. All of them that are ranting their mouth on social media, we are keeping record. There will be no forgiveness. Even said the sin will be transferred to the entire generation. There will be no forgiveness. See what our people are.
Oh my God, Chichi always have this network. I don't know what is happening. Chichi, Biko, are you calling from the homeland?
No. Are you hearing me?
Why is Elon Musk treating you badly now? No,
I don't
your
know why.
network.
I don't know why I almost have this network. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Go
So what do
ahead.
I do to stop this thing?
I don't
So as I was
actually.
saying before,
Yes, go ahead.
there will be no forgiveness from the DOS that sold Msen.Nnamdi Kanu. And they leave the Biafra, they will fight. And they begin to fight our prime minister for the past 3 years. They have been fighting. Msen.Nnamdi become the Biafra they are fighting. There will be no forgiveness. If they like, let them delete their old account. They must bring fat. There will be no forgiveness for all of them. We are keeping record. Even that people that came with that faith, there will be no forgiveness. That is not.
There will be no forgiveness from our dictionary. These people try to destroy us as a people. These people try to make sure that our land is not safe. They try to make us to remain slaves in our land. They tried to make sure that the terrorists overpower our Biafran Defense Forces, and we are not going to forgive them. Mgbaghara adịrị, anyị agaghị agbaghara ndị a tara anyị, taa anyị n'ike, taa anyị n'isi, asọghị ụbụrụ anyị, anyị taa ha n'ike, anyị ga-ata ha n'ike, anyị agaghị asọ nsị ha. I am telling you, because these people want to destroy us as a nation. People that are blessed, a land that is flowing with milk and honey, a land that our ancestors inhabited and gave to us. Fulanis want to take it over. And we have Biafrans. If at all they have Biafran full blood in them, they are trying to sabotage, to join the Fulanis to sabotage our land. We are not going to allow them to do that. Welcome back, Sister Chichi. Go ahead.
Let me just round up. I don't know why this is just flogging me anytime I enter your studio. Let me just round up. Even the way I suspect it, Ngozi know what happened to our prime minister. If she could seize the money that was donated, if she could seize the money that was used to pay the hall, she seized the money. That means she knows what happened to our prime minister. She's the one that sabotaged him. If she could link the secret meeting, she leak it out. She knows what happened to our prime minister. And as many that work with Ngozi to bring this struggle down, there will be no forgiveness. All of you will pay. Your generation will pay. To the extent this woman will come and put a tweet that they are happy that one of our commanders died. This one is poison. This woman will come and tweet it with a happiness. And people that say that they have brain, they both hang around and they follow this demon we call itself woman. There will be no forgiveness. There will be no forgiveness. Never. Because these people, they are worse than Fulani. They are worse than what Fulani has done to us for so many years. They are worse. There will be no forgiveness. They will pay. All the DOS that is still fighting as a 7 till now. They need Biafra struggle that they will join hands together. Let us fight and free our land. the man about become the Biafra they are fighting. They must pay.
They must pay. These people, they will not go unpunished. Rage and fury is here. These people will not go unpunished. Rage, are you going to forgive all these people that try to destroy the destiny of our children? Welcome to the questionnaire.
Good morning, my honorable comrade. Thank you very much for all that you are
Good
doing for the
morning.
Biafran people. We sincerely apologize. Sorry, we sincerely appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for all that you are doing.
Thank
And
you.
as a matter of fact, first of all, my greetings from the Isoko state of Biafra to all Biafrans all over the world and lovers of freedom. I greet all our leaders, our Dean Odiego Ojukwu, Esele Pefiong, Raf, who he betrayed at the end of the day, and our leader Onyedu Mazimna the Kano, and the Biafran Hope, His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, as well as the acting Prime Minister. These are the hope of Biafra, and they have not really disappointed the Biafran people, neither have they changed from the goal, you understand? So I really want to sincerely say thank you to them for the good work they are doing so far. My greetings also go to the entire Biafra Defense Forces that contains the Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fighter, Biafra Naval Forces, Biafran Air Force, and every armed group that is defending the babies, the women, the children, the civilians, the old fathers and mothers, especially the Christians of Biafra. We really want to say very big thank you to them for all that they are doing. And I also want to say thank you to all the financial donors, because you are the reason why a lot of our babies, women, and children have not been killed. These very Biafra Defense Forces, we trust in them. When we come across them, we feel safe, unlike the Nigeria side. You understand? When you see a Nigeria police, your heart begins to beat because your life is in danger. Can you? Are you saying something?
No, no, no. Go ahead.
Okay, so unlike the Nigeria side, when you see Nigeria police or army, your heart is in danger because you begin to panic because you know that your life is not safe in their hands. But it is only the Biafran armies that whenever we come across them, we feel safe that our life is secure. You understand? Like in Jamaica rightly said that the weapons they carry is not against the civilian, and it has never been on record anywhere that Biafran Defense Forces, Biafra Liberation Army, or right from the time of ESN, that ESN went to burn that market, to burn down civilian homes, to open gun on a residential area. But these are the things we have seen from the Nigeria security, whatever. You understand? So even all over Nigeria, your life is not. What even if you are walking on the road, you walk past police, you are not safe. You understand? You can be cornered, and everything that you have, every money you have on you, will be taken off. You are not even lucky. You can be killed. If you are driving a vehicle on the way, you are driving keke or you are driving bike, you are not even safe. You understand? They will do anything possible to see that they extort you, and if you refuse to comply, your life is in danger. You understand? But it's not the same with the Biafran Defense Forces, the Biafran Liberation Army, Resistance Fighter, Navy, and what have you. You understand? So in the hands of these people, we find security. In their hands, we find safety. You understand? But it's quite unfortunate that betrayers have really dealt with us so much. They have really set us back so much, and as a result of their sabotage, a lot of lives have been lost. You understand? So as a result of sabotage, we have been set back a great deal after, especially the redeclaration. We would have been moving with a speed of light.
Understand that as a result of their sabotage, they make us crawl and they make the whole thing go very slowly. You understand? So, talking about forgiveness, I love the APM for one thing. You understand? Because even I will strongly believe that God Himself will find it difficult to forgive all these saboteurs. You understand? Because even if you forgive them today, with the forgiveness you give to them, bring back the lives of the young Biafrans, the old fathers and mothers that have lost their lives as a result of their misinformation and misleading propaganda and stuff. You understand? So no forgiveness is going to bring those people that have died as a result of their sabotage back. So when the APM is saying yeah, it's not going to be forgiveness, I quite understand. I really understand the pain because all of us are feeling the same. You know, sometimes the sleepless night for the the spacers, those that are hosting space, those that are being in the space 24 hours. You know, it is not easy. It's because of their sabotage that makes the whole work difficult for us, for those that are in the media to work day and night. Sometimes I look at our mother, at that Betty. She's that woman is so it's not resting at all. Maybe you people should even talk to him if you are close to her. If you are close to her, please you should talk to her that she should take some rest because she's an elderly mother. You understand? Let her just take it easy. But I know God is going to give us this freedom. That she should not overwork herself at the end of the day. So the reason it is like this is because of the sabotage of these people. Because people that would have been willingly doing the work, making the donation, defending the land, they are being confused, they are being deceived. Some are sitting on the fence, fulfilling the wish or the agenda of the chief of defense staff, Mustafa Musa of Nigeria, that the only way to stop the freedom is to attack the finance. So one way to attack the finance is to spot that same weak point that is in the Biafran people. That is the accountability, transparency in finance, because they know that our people love money so much. No wonder go once said that if he had known that our people love money this much, that he would not have gone to war, that he would have thrown bag of money at them and the war would just naturally die. You understand? So that is a weakness that the Nigerian government has spotted on our people, and from time to time they keep using it. Even the time of Msen Kano, they use it, using the DOS. The time of Maker Living Dead and a group of dead Sabos, they used it, don't work out, and the Prime Minister and the Biafran people took a stand vehemently on it, and today they are gone and they are gone into the oblivion. You understand? After that, after the declaration, the Nigerian government also instructed Ugozi Orabwizi to use that same weakness, which is transparency and accountability in defense and finance. You understand?
Yes.
That by the grace of God, Biafran stood and they came together, and we are able to rescue our hope of freedom again. You understand? And here we are in 2025 again. Madam Raphael Ajaire, Choma, Brighton, Mama Nigeria Adanowu, and their groups. They came again with the same weakness. Nigeria instructed them again, use the same weakness. But the unfortunate aspect of it is that even though they did not succeed, but they succeed to a point, because some
Yes.
of these people that do not reason deeply, they got deceived, and some of them went to sit on the fence. And no matter how little what they will have, they will have supported the freedom with, they sit on the fence with it. So the ambition of the Nigerian government has been fulfilled, cut down, attack the finance. So in that way, the finance has been attacked. You understand? So there is a success on that aspect. Kudos to Madam Rachel Ajaire Choma, you understand, for working according to the agenda of the Nigerian government. You understand? So, but
Yes.
all the same, we are still here. So when the Prime Minister is saying there will be no forgiveness, I totally agree. You understand? I totally agree that whatever you do, especially they that are in a civilized country where there is rule of law, if it is possible that they should be held accountable, taken to the court to account for why they deceive our people, because they are not in homeland here. They have a better life over there. They have electricity. They have social amenities. Those that are in a asylum camp, those that are being helped by the government to take one program or the other, they are still, deceiving our people here in homeland to get killed. You understand? They have security over there. So even if you forgive them, the people that they have deceived to be killed, the people that they have their deception and their propaganda has led to their early grave, are they going to come back? Just imagine people that claim that they are fighting for freedom for you. No wonder they really say that some of them are in asylum camp. Some of them are very jobless and hopeless. You understand? This is
Yeah.
why you will see them a little joke that we were cracking with the Honorable Minister of Information, where he was calling Madam Antikiruka, Madam
Anti-Pinky.
Uki, and Madam Uki will respond. Eh? So, and I was even the third person on that voice.
And
In
they are
fact, it's
using
really
it to
pathetic.
make
It's
caricature.
very pathetic. You see, I was this leak sex audio now. We were three that are involved in it too. Maybe it is Honorable Minister of Information and Madam Muki were doing the love. Now was the referee that was saying that you see to.
It's really funny.
Oh
It's really funny. Rage,
my good Jesus.
Rage.
Uh,
There's something that
so
you
I can
said.
hear you.
There's something that you said that is very important. You mentioned about our sister Betty. Yes, and I want to just to remind our audience, our sister Betty lost a brother during the war, and that stigma, she still remembers that incident up to today. Though, under what basis is she going to forgive those who are preventing her or preventing her brother from resting in peace? Under which position with the brother of Gentle, who was killed recently because of freedom, under which condition or position will all these people be forgiven? So that was a very important. I don't think Biafrans will have the mindset of forgiveness, because, like you said, the forgiveness is not going to bring back the dead. So, do you think
Thank you,
that
man.
even those who did not lose anybody, who have not fallen victim of Nigeria in one way or the other, let me say maybe those who are enjoying from Nigeria, eventually when Biafra comes, do you think we still forgive all these people for not being part of this liberation?
That is why we said that there will be categories of citizens, like it is done in is it South Korea? Yes, like it is done in South Korea. You understand? So, as a matter of fact, because looking at it now, just like our mommy Betty, there are thousands and millions of Biafrans who are carrying that same thing that she carries. Just that they don't have the access to the media, you understand, to really
Yes.
show their work for Biafra. A lot of people that have lost their loved ones. My mother used to tell me the story of the war, how they suffered. They suffered a lot during the war as an Isoko person, you understand? He told me the story. You get? Even my father used to tell me the story as well. So a lot of people lost loved ones. And now you are running every propaganda in the name that you want to sabotage, to the point that a little joke that was cracked, now you make it because you want to discourage Biafra from supporting their freedom, from supporting the defense and the protection of the Biafra babies, women and children. A little joke that we cracked on social media. Madam Uki, and he will answer. And I will say, it's sweet too, because you want to sabotage, you want to discourage our people from funding their defense, the protection of their people. You carry it out and you are using it to do propaganda. How do you want people like mommy Betty that have lost people that are very dear for this cause, and you want to make sure that you stop the freedom that their brothers died for, that their husbands, their daughters, their children, their loved ones died for? You want to stop the freedom by because of your joblessness, you don't have work in the Europe you are, because you are in asylum camp, you have the free data that the government has made available. You want to look for any little thing, be it joke, be it anything, in the name of your hosting space or you are doing program, just to discourage Biafrans from contributing in support of the defense of the Biafran babies, women, and children. How do you want to be forgiven? How do you want to be forgiven? What the crime you have for? That's why I said earlier that it will be very difficult even for God to forgive these people, not to talk of man, you understand? God will
Yes,
find it very, very difficult to forgive these people.
exactly.
But um, all the same, we are doing well. Let's not give up. We are still appealing to our people. Please, we have suffered so much under Nigeria. There is no hope in Nigeria.
At all.
If we are going to have good healthcare system, good road network, electricity 247 with affordable tariff, if we
Exactly.
are going to have job for our citizens, if we are going to have employment opportunity to see that our people do not have to travel to Lagos after they finish school, they do not have to travel to Ibadan, they do not have to travel to Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, before they can find a better life, before they can find greener pasture. If we can achieve all of this, we cannot achieve them under Nigeria. We can only achieve all of this under Biafra.
Under Biafra.
This is why we keep inviting our people. Yes, if we are going to have security, we cannot have security under Nigeria.
Exactly.
Security can only be possible under Biafra. You
Yes.
understand? Because now, if under Nigeria, you cannot have say over the security. This is why you see that the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Defense Forces, they are working so hard, they are fighting so hard to defend our babies, women, and children, to defend our land, to defend our civilians. That the Nigeria side, on the other hand, they are bringing in more insecurity. They commit a lot of crimes just to blackmail, just to use that to blackmail the Biafran freedom. You understand? So, if for us to have a better life, to have a good life, to have a better future, we can't achieve that under Nigeria. So, my people from Urobo and Isoko, the time has come now for us to wake up. We have voices that are speaking for us in the persons of Msen Kano, in the persons of His Excellency Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Today, that they are paying a price for us. They are paying a price for, like the acting Prime Minister said, what if all of us had followed Gozo Rabweze? What would have been our fate today? Eh? So I want to say very big thank you to as many of you that stood and fought during the time Ugozi Rabweze attacked. Thank you for making it this far. Those of you that still stood and fought when
Yes.
when they struck with trauma to destroy everything. Those of you that stood and fought, I want to say a very big thank you. You understand? But please the Bible says, let he that thinks that he stands take heed lest he fall. Look at how the mighties are falling. Look at Adarasel Ajairi. I learned that even Biafra Disunite has abandoned him and they are now trading words against each other. Look at what Biafra Disunite said about him. That this one, Wanda, Rafael Ajere, the only job is this to just come up and shout, wow, wow. I mean, look at how this guy fell. Look at how he fell from grace to grass. You understand? But I'm not surprised because one thing about life is that even society, all these Ogboni people, if you are a member of Ogboni, and that person, that member dies, even if the children do not want Ogboni people to come and bury that person, no matter where you bury that person, Ogboni people will come for their person and take whatever they want to take from that person. Same goes to, on the other hand, in a good light, the Israeli Defense Forces. Israel, wherever their citizens are, whether they are dead or alive, they want to retrieve their bodies back. You understand? So I know that when Ugozi Rabweze struck, it was a mistake for Raphael Ajaire to be on the side of truth because he has this betraying DNA. He has the DNA to sabotage. You understand? So it's just like when devil's person went with God's people. You understand? Devil will do everything to see that they come and collect him. This is one that Raphael Ajaire. because he's a born betrayer, he's a born saboteur. And for the fact that for the first time he finds himself on a side that is not betraying, his member has to do what? His members have to do what? Come for him. That is why they collected him and took him. But so he's at the right place now. He's at the right place, the betrayer side, you understand? Because that is where he belongs. So, my brother, I know that I've spoken for a very long time. Let me yield it here, but before I go, as my custom is, I will still say, oh no, memla
Yes.
ronenu wo wo. Oh no, memla ronenu wo wo. Oh no, memla ronenu wo wo. Wo wo kona le tafrawo. Ikwe soko wenenu wo wo. Ikwo rurobo wenenu wo wo. Ikwo ribo wenenu.
Daddy, wait, I'm doing something. Go first. Eh? I can't hear you, Rage. Oh my God, we can't hear Rage again. It's like he has some calls. Thank you so much, Rage. We can't hear you anymore. But thank you so much. That was a very wonderful one. We can't forgive all those who came to destroy our freedom. We can never forgive. We can never forget. We can never forgive or forget all these the atrocities that they are doing against us, against our freedom. We are here to make sure that Biafra is restored. There is nothing anybody that does that will, discourage us from getting to our destination. Biafra is our destination, and nothing anybody can do about that. That was our brother Rage from the Rage and Fury from the coastal region of Biafra. Thank you for joining the questionnaire this morning. So yes, I still have like 19 minutes to go. 19 minutes. I will close the studio exactly 10 a.m. Exactly 10 on the dot. I am going to close. Here is 9:41. 10 on the dot. I'm going to call it a day. So please, you can call the line on the screen 258-875-692-392, or you join us on the studio. Very, very important. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reg and Fury, for being part of this program this morning. Dear friends, it's very important that every one of you should understand the reason why we are fighting for our freedom. It's because of what we are undergoing in our land. Okay? There are a lot of atrocities that is happening in our land, and these atrocities are because of our nation, because they want to drive us from our land and occupy it. Just like it's happening in Benue State, just like all over Nigeria, you can see what is playing out. The terrorists are occupying communities. Nigerian government are financing terrorism against the people. Nigerian government is financing terrorism against the people. That is what is playing out. Look at it. Look at what the Nigerian government are doing. You see all these men, you see over 300 army personnel killed in the northeast by Boko Haram. Why these Boko Haram are killing people in the northeast? This Nigerian military that you see them, their photos here, they are in Biafra land. They are in Biafra land trying to displace indigenous people trying to help the terrorists to come in and take over our land. While in Northeast, they are being felled, while the indigenous people are passing through a lot of onslaught in the north. But these people are in the southeast, in Biafra land, trying to take over our ancestral land. So all these people that are aiding and supporting this invasion in our land, we are not going to forgive them. Look at 800 ex-Boko Haram fighters undergoing de-radicalization. And when, according to them, when they are de-radicalized, which is a false statement in the first place, they are training them more to be hardened criminals and hardened killers. And after that, they send them to the southeast, send them to Biafra land. This is what is playing out, and we are not going to allow that to happen. This is why all those Biafrans in Arondizor, in Okigwe, in Olu State, all over Biafra land, that are supporting all these people to come to our land, we are not going to forgive them. This is the reason why we are not going to forgive you. After seeing all these atrocities that the Nigerian government are committing, and when they come to our land, you also support them. You also aid them to be burning our communities, to be kidnapping our people, to be harassing our people, and intimidating them. You as a Biafran, we are not going to forgive. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So this is the atrocities that the Nigerian government is committing in our territory. And we will not forgive those who they are using as well. We are not going to forgive those who they are using as well. See the bombs that they are throwing in Biafran communities. You can see houses being burnt in Biafra land. You can see properties being destroyed in Biafra land. Who are those doing it? It is the Nigerian military, the Nigerian Air Force. They are throwing bombs in residential areas. They are kidnapping, burning properties, throwing bombs in Biafran territory. And there are Biafrans who are supporting these atrocities against their own region. So all these Biafrans, we are not going to forgive them. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. So if you want to make your comments, you want to join us on the studio, I want you to speak about the sabotage that is happening in Biafran recognition. Are you going to be part of those who is going to forgive them? Will you join the group of forgivers for the saboteurs? That is what we want to know. See them. You see them? These are terrorists. See terrorists. Another Katsina local government reaches peace deal with bandits. You see, they've already overrun the northern part of Nigeria. They are now in agreement with the bandits, with the terrorists, with the Fulani herdsmen. They are one and the same people. They gave themselves different names. So they are now reaching peace deals in communities. And they are, and you see the military, they are not being chased around by the military. The military are not looking where all these people are based, no, to confront them. The military are in Biafran territory looking for the Biafran Defense Forces, burning our properties and trying to displace us from our ancestral land. And all of you that are aiding, all of you that are supporting them, all of you are in a bubago, in security outfits set up by their various governors, charged with the sole responsibility to look for the Biafran Defense Forces. All of you, I want to let you know that you are not going to be forgiven. Not today, not tomorrow. These are terrorists. These are terrorists. And we are not going to forgive you. That is joining them against Biafra. Unu ga-ekwete na ọ na-eme nke ikpeazụ a. We are fighting to be free. We don't want terrorism in our land. We are not terrorists. We are Biafrans. And we want to be free. And we must be free. In the same vein, we are not going to forgive every one of you, including both the past and the present politicians in Biafra land, including all these people, all of them from A to Z. See them. All these people contributed to what, and they are still contributing to the reason why our leader is still in detention. All of them, all these zombies that you see here, all these politicians that you see here, all of them contributed, are still contributing to what we are passing through today. The reason why we are not yet free as a people, all these people that you see here are contributors to this atrocity. So we are not going to forgive them. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. We are not going to forgive them. Chichi, good morning. You are welcome back.
Yeah, I have something to say before you have 4 minutes to go.
Yes, just say
Please,
it.
our people in homeland should not allow P2B to deceive them. P2B is errant boy to the Britain and the Fulanis, just like Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe that put us in this bondage. We are fighting to free ourselves. He is running up and down again like rats that's looking for fish to eat. P2B kill our people, bring us up, throw them in the river. Till today, he has not given account of.
Our sister Chichi, please, you have to do something to your network. You have a very important point you are making, but the network is not really allowing you. Go ahead. Oh my God, she's out again. P2B should not be a deceiver to our people once again. He has deceived our people for a very long time. If you allow yourself to be deceived once again, then you are going to blame yourself. You are going to blame yourself. P2B is not here and can never be president of Nigeria, no matter what happens. The prophecy has been there, and the prophecy will always work against him. So if you think that P2B is going to remedy the situation for Nigeria, you are making a very big mistake. You better focus on your freedom, focus on the fight to be free, rather than focusing on peanuts. If P2B becomes your president, he will only be there for 4 years or 8 years. At the end of it all, you come back to square one. So what is the essence? What is the essence? If you want to destroy a bad system, you have to destroy it from the root. And the only destruction that Nigeria requires at this time is total disintegration. Nigeria must be disintegrated for people to be alive. And P2B is a mode that is being used by the British to deceive our people. Just like in 2023, he deceived a lot of you. And today, you are still worse hit than before 2023. So I want you to understand that P2B is a mode being used against the Biafran freedom. But thank God that we are already in our destination. It's only to open the door and enter inside it. And that is why we are looking for the key. Once the key has been handed over to our acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu, we just open the door and walk inside Biafra. And you that love one Nigeria so much, you can go to Sokoto, go to Madugri, go to Kafanchan, go to Kwara, and live there. There is no problem. As long as you love Nigeria so much, you can live in Nigeria. Then you can just come to Biafra with your visa. When you come, we stamp you in if you want to stamp you in. Then after doing your business, you go back. You may be a Biafran and live in that way, no problem. But those who are genuinely Biafrans, who want Biafra, who reside in Biafra land, they don't need visa to come to Biafra land. Okay? Yes, they don't need any visa to come to Biafra land because Biafra land is their inheritance. But you that is a Biafran that never wanted one Biafra, we are going to give you the opportunity of being a Nigerian. That is your prerogative. That is your choice. Then when you want to come to Biafran territory, you can put on your visa. You can, you can seek for a visa. If it's approved by the Biafran government, then you can come in, do your business, and go back to Sokoto. There's no problem about that. So thank you so much, Biafrans. I have like 4 minutes to round up. I want to really appreciate you, Chichi. It's quite unfortunate. You have a very valid point to make, but unfortunately, your network has not been friendly. I advise you, since you are not in the homeland, consult your network provider. They can be able to rectify such issues because we want to hear your voice. Everybody's voice is very, very important. Everybody's opinion in this our journey is very, very important. Monday or SARS, I thank you so much. Thank you for being part of this broadcast. Josephine James, I thank you as well. Appreciate you. Williams Onyeka. Williams, thank you so much. Ifeoma Uche, I see you. Chichi, thank you. Glorioshi. Chukwuoma, thank you so much for being part of this morning's breakfast. I will say it. NK, and there were new phone. Thank you so much for being part. Hardcore, you were here. I never knew. No, Chineke. Hardcore, my brother. There were Ugondireka, thank you so much. I really appreciate your presence. Every one of you, Emenike, Chichi, Aderele, and every one of you that made it to this very program this morning. I really appreciate every one of you. Please continue to support this government. That is the only government that we have that is fighting for the freedom and independence of Biafra. This is the only government that our acting Prime Minister, Ogechukwu is in charge of at this time. This is the only government that our leader, Msen Kanu, supports. This is the only government that Mazi Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister. We must support this government to make sure that we are free as a people. I salute every one of you that was part of this broadcast. Please, one thing I will appeal to you, if I have not subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Go and hit the subscription button. Very, very important. And if you have not shared this message of today, what are you waiting for as well, so that other people will also benefit from this program as well? Having said that, I salute the Biafran Defense Forces for protecting the borders of Biafra and protecting our women and children. And I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama be with each and every one of us as we proceed to the final stages of opening the door to our free nation. I salute the Biafran Defense Forces. I say airborne and goodbye from here. Ndewonu.